I think that every time when I'm playing and after, the biggest joy is when I'm meeting people who are coming to me and telling great things, that they liked the set, I changed their mood. And also with this kind of messages on Instagram, it's very important for me. It's giving me a lot of energy. The most important thing that we knew that what we want to play. We knew that we want to play a very energetic tracks, and we wanted to make people dance. So, because the most important thing is like you have to have fun. So if you have fun, so people can feel it, and they will have fun too.
My name is Agata Omelańska and you're watching Underton. Today my special guest is Piotr.
Hello.
MAUER. And we're going to talk about music, about inspiration, about music traveling and all in between. So, Piotr, can you please introduce yourself to the audience? Where are you based? Where are you from? Who are you? And how did your music story started?
People can know me as MAUER. I'm a DJ and a music producer based now in Warsaw. I'm a DJ for a few years, but I produce music for more than almost 20 years now, so it's a long journey. And recently I'm most focused on DJing, and I'm getting back to music production for the past few years. So yeah.
And what is the genre that suits you best in music?
I think it's techno. I think it's music which is for people who are expecting something more from music than something commercial. And I think it's a music for the people who are thirsty of something fresh and something different, right? So I think techno suits the most for me for now.
Okay. So the bouncing vibe for X4 or more something melodic?
For now, I like very hypnotic type of techno, not so fast, but around maybe 140, 145, very pounding bass and very hypnotic sound. So this is my favorite type of techno for now.
Okay. You're the owner and the creator of Sensor label, as well as you used to be a radio host for Radio Kapitał. Tell me please, how are you managing the label and your radio shows? What was the idea of both label and the show? And what kind of guests did you invite to your label and to the projects?
Sensor Records is a project I'm running for a few years. The main idea is to release my music. So as you can see, there's a lot of different kind of electronic music in my music portfolio, but I think this project is taking more space in my life for the past few years, so it's getting bigger and bigger. For example, in the last year I released a very talented music producer, a British producer who is living now in Prague. Yeah, I think maybe in the future I will release other artists. That would be great, so we'll see. But in case of the Radio Kapitał, I spent 2 amazing years in the Radio Kapitał. The main idea was to invite not only excellent DJs, but I wanted to invite people who are doing something more than only just playing. For example, I invited Absurd or Sabre, who are amazing, outstanding DJs, and they are creating amazing parties. For example, I invited also Internal Explorer or CTSD from Berlin, and they are amazing producers. So I wanted to create space which the only boundaries will be the time of the show. So I invited a few guests from Poland, a few guests from abroad. So I think we did it very well. and you can still listen to this show online. And yeah, I think it was very good adventure for the last 2 years.
For both you and your guests as well.
Yeah. It was so much fun because my guests usually ask me what I'm supposed to play. It's a radio. And just like I said, I wanted to give a space to express. They could do whatever they want to. So yeah, it was the main idea for me, and I think it went well.
Yeah, it went well. Yeah, I also used to listen a lot of parts from the show, and I really like the way you gave people the space, as you said, and also the openness to show themselves as they are, to express everything they want, and show themselves naturally as just they go. So, congratulations.
So, thank you.
Okay, and speaking about your releases and your year, as we're in the beginning of 24, but let's come back to the previous year for a while. You released a lot of your self-released EPs, as well as you played in quite popular venues in Poland and abroad, so in Germany and in Czech Republic. If you could choose one biggest highlight of all the lights of 23, what would it be?
I think it's very hard to choose just one, because I think the 2023 was my highlight. I played a lot, I released a lot of music. Just as you mentioned, I played in Berlin twice. I also had a debut in Prague, so I think it's very hard to choose just one. But I think that the previous year was my highlight. Just I can say
in general.
In general, because yeah, I played a lot of gigs. I met a lot of great people. I produce a lot of music I am very proud of. So yeah, I think I can say that it was my highlight, like the last year.
Yeah, lucky you.
Yeah, thank you.
What was, thinking about the past year, what was the thing or the sound or people or inspiration that gave you the biggest joy and happiness in the previous year?
I think that every time when I'm playing and after, the biggest joy is when I'm meeting people who are coming to me and telling great things, that they liked the set, I changed their mood. And also with this kind of messages on Instagram, it's very important for me. It's giving me a lot of energy, because it's telling me that I am doing my job. I am making people happy. I make people dance. So this is very important for me. I think I would say that people's opinion are the most important for me, right? So if I can change their mood, for example, if they had very bad time at work and they came to the party and I was playing and this party and the music I was playing made them happier. So this is the most important thing for me as a DJ.
And that's also how we met.
Yeah.
Because I liked your set. I was exactly as you were saying. I was really tired. I wasn't living in Warsaw in that time, and I was searching for a flat to move and quite tired after the whole weekend and all the things that were happening in my life. And then I heard your set, and I was dancing all the time, and I would dance even more, but I was a bit tired.
To hear it.
But I really liked it, and I remember that moment when we were speaking after some time, and we started talking about music, and in a certain moment we started bouncing our heads exactly in the same moment. So that's how it was. We were speaking a little bit about releases, about your summaries of the year. And also I would like to ask you about one thing that I know about you, that you are really a very big fan of one big European city, which is Berlin. And it's not only because of music, but also because of the whole atmosphere. Tell me, what's Berlin, what's Berghain, what's the electronic music culture based there all about?
I think Berlin has a special place in my heart. Like every time when I'm in there, I feel like I'm at home. So it's hard for me to describe, because I think that every person has can find like home in other places, like, right? So for me it's Berlin, because I feel like I said, at home. So yeah, the atmosphere is very close to my mindset, because I very appreciate when the people are not so tight. For example, they have a lot of time to relax, for example, and also in case of music, there's a place which is very inspiring. So you can meet people who are just outstanding DJs, music producers, and you can see these artistic things in Berlin, like in other way besides the music. Also, when someone is painting, for example, in design. So yeah, I think it's a very good place to express. And I think it shows when someone will be in Berlin. So
you can feel it.
You can feel it, right? So you can feel it like there's something artistic in this place.
Okay. And speaking about Berghain, because I'm very curious, because there are so many legends and mythologies around this place. How to feel good in Berghain and feel all the atmosphere without prejudices, without those, fake opinions of people and mythologies that are around this place, and what this particular venue gives to you as a both raver and also an artist.
I can say that Berghain is a place which is my favorite in Berlin. So maybe this atmosphere is, a lot of people is asking about what makes it different from the other places, but I can say that all the people inside that creates this atmosphere. So everyone is responsible for what is happening inside. And and for me as a DJ or a music producer, this place is very inspiring for me in case of the music excellence lineup. People who are dancing and sweating, it is very inspiring for me as an artist. But as a raver, it place gives me a lot of space to express, and you can feel like freedom. Right, you can imagine any kind of freedom, right? So yeah, and yeah, I would say like this.
Okay, so the freedom of being among good people with good energy and dancing to good techno music, as the popular photography of the techno people also creating the place. Yeah,
and I can also say that I met a lot of great people in Berghain, and I'm in touch with them for years, and I also met my friends in Berghain. So it's a proof that it's very nice place to people who are inside, right?
Connecting them.
You can feel the connection between people and the connection between people and the music. It's very special place in my heart. Like,
and so all explained.
Yeah, and I can say that I've been there a lot of times, and every time I'm in there, I'm feeling like it's my first time.
Okay.
So it's very weird. I don't know how to describe it, but
maybe the freshness.
Yeah, maybe the freshness, but every party is different. Every lineup is different. They are preparing their party different kind of techno music. So it's very funny, but every time I'm feeling like it's the first one.
Okay. So there's a reason people call it the techno temple. Okay, let's come back from Berlin to Warsaw once again, and to one of the most up-to-date events in your DJ career, because you played your very first back-to-back during the New Year's Eve in Warsaw. For some it might be just an easy pie, just like, okay, we're playing together and I'm playing my tracks and I don't care. But how did you, was it challenging for you to play with someone if you're more or less playing individual?
Until this party, I only knew the only way of working, of playing, and it was my way of playing, right? And so I can say that every time when I'm introvert, so every time when I'm out of my comfort zone, it's challenging, right? But I was playing with Absurd, who is a great DJ, so we know each other, so it was maybe easier for me. So the most important thing that we knew that what we want to play. We knew that we want to play a very energetic tracks, and we wanted to make people dance. So, because the most important thing is like you have to have fun. So if you have fun, so people can feel it, and they will have fun too. So I think we did it great job. I think so. And if I could repeat it, I would love to repeat it, because you know it's there's something special. There's a little bit magic in playing B2B, because you know you don't know what someone's gonna play, right? You know the direction, but you don't know what track will be played next. So yeah. So every time when I'm listening someone who is playing B2B, there's something special in this type of playing.
Some kind of not being sure what's going to happen next, but it's also exciting.
Yeah. Just like I said, just it is very exciting, and it's very like magical, right? So so you don't know what's going to happen. You know, you can plan what do you want to play, but you don't know what your B2B partner will play. It's challenging and exciting.
Okay, so I can only confirm that you did a great job, because I was at that party. I was dancing right under the DJ booth, so I was bouncing and feeling your energy. And just another congratulations, what can I say?
Thank you.
Okay, as the new year has just begun, and there are 12 months to be awesome and make your dreams reality, what we should wish to you? What's your dream? What's your plan for the new year?
For the next 12 months, I want to be very focused on music production, so you can wish me luck to continue this journey of production. And yeah, and maybe you could wish me a very good next year in any case. So.
in all the materials of the life, it would be awesome.
Yeah, in case of the music, in case of private things, it would be very nice.
It's gonna be super nice, I'm sure. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, good luck, and let's play.
Yeah, thank you.